come before the board tonight with comments on two ideas which were mentioned by Board Vice President Hudson at the last board meeting. To summarize, Ms. Hudson recently met with Rabbi Kellner of Congregation Beth Tikva. In her discussions with Rabbi Kellner, Mrs. Hudson was made aware of two educational opportunities for teachers and students. The first opportunity is a Holocaust teacher training program open to all teachers and educators by an organization called Echoes and Reflections. This seminar will be held on June 6th and 7th. The program is free and offers 12 hours of continuing education credits for teachers. In my opinion, this training is essential because Holocaust denial is rampant these days. Holocaust denial is, in my opinion, very dangerous, and not just for the Jewish people. There are now very few living survivors and witnesses to the Holocaust and World War II. My mother was one of them. That is why I'm so passionate about this. The ones that are left are all in their 90s and 100s. These survivors and witnesses are, in my opinion, not just preventative of another Holocaust against the Jewish people. I believe that the denial-shattering power of their testimony prevents democidal tragedy of all kinds against anybody. I've looked at the materials for this course, and they're designed to, in my opinion, help teachers correct students about the actual kinds of historical errors and denial myths that are so common on social media right now. This could even be helpful to teachers who have already had Holocaust historical training. I strongly recommend participation of teachers in this program. Please give our teachers full details about this training and encouragement to take part. Now, the second training mentioned by Rabbi Kellner, ADL's No Place for Hate framework. I have more reservations about this one. I've looked at the training materials as I did for the other. On the surface, they're wonderful, but down underneath, the training is very political. Part of the training is excellent and fills me with joy. The part about teaching kindness to kids is great. No parent in the district would object. But ADL goes on to say that kindness is not enough. ADL wants to teach kids that they must move past kindness to social justice. And their examples of social justice are all very left-wing. It's just political. Now, let me be clear. I don't reflexively disagree with the ADL on things. For example, I love their position on something called the IHRA definition of anti-Semitism, which I believe should be adopted widely and is being considered by the Biden administration. The ADL's nuanced position is even better than the definition itself. However, on some issues, I could not be further apart from the ADL than I am. One of those issues is free speech and censorship. The other is the promotion of LGBT and transgender ideologies to children of parents who don't believe in the innocence of those practices. And that is ADL politics. ADL has always been an extremely political organization, and they will fight very hard for their views of politics. ADL is headed by one of Obama's top political operatives. Jonathan Greenblatt is every bit as political as Stephen Miller, Trump's speechwriter. Miller now has an organization called America First Legal, which actually defends school board parents like us. I cannot imagine bringing a program from Miller's organization here to train teachers and students in, let's say, American exceptionalism. For many parents and students in this district, that's the wrong politics. I hope this board can see that ADL may be the same thing the other way. So please do not bring this ADL program in without board members and parents actually reading the materials, just like we did for the textbooks. Right now, I can think of one school where this program might be appropriate, and that is the Lindworth Alternative School, where most of the parents are in political alignment with the training. But this highly political training is, if it's brought into other schools, I expect opposition from parents, I expect contentious board meetings, and possibly even a dogfight between political organizations, them being the ADL. I don't want that fight. I don't think it's good for the district, but it may happen if that is brought in. So I strongly encourage the board members and parents of the district, as we did with the textbooks, to look at those materials and judge whether or not, and which schools they're suitable for. Because they may be suitable for some schools, but not necessarily. Thank you very much.